It's your boy Phils. How's it going, people? Vermont commentator, Vermont person. I do the stream stuff in Vermont and I do YouTube stuff, so you know, we're rocking it. We're rocking it.
We got a professional.
Yeah, boy. Clearly, clearly.
But yeah, so the reason I was getting at the pocket was because there were some moments where Cuts would pocket N-Turts' corner charge shot.
Yeah.
And that can be a great tool. But he was
scary.
Yeah, he was immediately throwing it out right after he got it. And the thing you want to try and do with that is just keep it in your pocket, wait for them to forget that you have that extra option, and then try to find your one moment to get something off it.
So you, as a villager player, and if you're the villager player in this sense, you know your own pocket pretty well.
Yeah.
You know your own pocket pretty well. The other person, if you can overwhelm them and put other thoughts in their head,
Yeah.
they'll lose track of it. And if you can remember, like, okay, we're about at 30 seconds, go!
And it's like Villager is all about just keeping your opponent considering all these options that you're covering.
And then Villager, like, once he gets that, he can get the bowling ball. Right off the bat, bowling ball. Shovel's a bad punish for that. But bowling ball,
just like
you know.
Turnip attempt, go for the 3 turnips if you're like, you know, panic situation, need something quick.
You get a lot from it. Like, I play Mewtwo, and that's the same kind of mentality with the Shadow Ball.
Yeah.
Where, I mean, in Mewtwo's case, you get some mobility out of it, but like...
And plus, once you show that proficiency with it, your opponent gets afraid to use their, in the case of Corn and Mewtwo, one zoning tool.
Hmm?
So...
It's scary, man. It's super scary. By the way, is there like a lag between the two here? Or like can I like watch this and commentate, or do I have to like look at that one? Sorry, it is.
They're both at the same time, actually.
Okay, cool. Production time. Let's go, boys. Nah, it's slightly delayed. It's all right. Production, boys. We're using that Elgato HD, but not the S. Not the S. All right.
I'm just a scrub who has an Avermedia.
Who do we have here? Who are our people? We got Season
And Pilgrim.
So I am not from this little region of the world, so a lot of players are unknown to me. However, Smash is universal.
Yeah. So I know Season as a Duck Hunt, and I know Pilgrim as an Olimar. So...
Duck Hunt and Olimar. Okay.
So, honestly, even if you knew these players, like, for a month, you'd be pretty much just as stumped as me.
Fair enough. Oh, going back to the controls. So that was actually a legitimate button check. Wow, first time I think I've actually seen that. Someone button checked, saw the controls were wrong, or like, actually, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't make a jump after all.
On GameCube controller, actually, I was theory crafting about this. It might be good because so I use Pro Controller,
Yeah.
and you've got 2 jump buttons, and they're next to both.
That's
your
garbage.
attack
You
jump
gotta have
buttons.
a crab on there, you know.
No,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
see, the thing is, if you set A to jump, then B out of shield, and let's say this is attack.
Oh, why
So
I
you
attack?
got
Ah,
up
yeah.
and
Must have jumped
up
it.
smash
I use
up.
Z to jump.
Oh yeah.
So I can like free form C stick. Ooh, good save, good save. Pockets. Anyway, going into game number 1.
I have.
Sheik, and we are going Sheik versus
Doozies.
Lucina. That's right. We are going Sheik versus Lucina. So is this an agreed battle of secondaries, or are they just?
Maybe it's just a really historically deep counter pick war.
Dude, they're on like 5 levels of
Yeah.
thought against each other. Like, oh my god, I know he has a mean like Diddy Kong. You know, I gotta make sure I count.
There's chessboards below, beside, and above.
That's right. That's why we don't have a webcam. We actually couldn't see the players
Yeah.
through all the chessboards.
There would just be too much like transcendental lights flashing around all of them.
We're going right into it. Looks like we have a pretty
Almost a shield break
match
coming
too.
in.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that dude. Shielding a shield break
Yeah.
is like it just announces like, hey, yeah,
Get
you know.
your finger off that ball.
I played this game. I played this game. The other person's like, well, probably not for very long, and then they actually get the shield break, and then dies at 20. But you know, that's just how it goes. Ooh, and also I gotta appreciate the little pivot, perfect pivot work coming out from Season up there.
Yeah, some needle cancels, that old but still really tough tech.
No kidding, no kidding. Very nice even game right here. Also, oh, that bouncing fish though, gonna take it there.
I'm wondering if that was intended as a call out on the jump, or if he just sort of expected it to be true and he just happened to jump into it.
I think what happened I think what we just saw there was so every so often with the GameCube controller, there's an issue with the newer ones where when you perfect pivot, sometimes you do an extra turn.
Yeah.
He did the perfect pivot and he jabbed the wrong way. Ah, that's a shame. But going into it, he's holding his second stock kind of. He's holding his stock pretty well.
Yeah.
He's putting on a little bit of damage when he can. Playing it kind of safe.
There's no need to get impatient about your extra credit.
Yeah.
There's the deadline is a few months off. Just take your time, make good work of it.
That's correct. Good shielding the fair. Going to get a lot of damage off of that. Now at about 40%. Off stage, but not going to do it at all.
Very, very tough to kill Sheik from the ledge. So
it's like, oh, good bomb coverage. Getting him back to stage. That fair. Not going to do it though.
That we've seen a privilege of. I whacked you and I got half a Marth's tipper.
That's like actually what her sword is. It is a whack. It's not a slide. It's not a swoosh. It's a whack. Bring that to the Carney games. Whoever does the whack-a-mole game will probably get mad at you, but you know what?
I want a mod where it's just like a fluorescent light tube. And they change the effects to it where it's just like glass shattering every time you catch something.
Oh my god. Well, speaking of glass shattering, I think their skull did too. That was an amazing up tilt taking that stock. But now, of course, you know, Lucina's sitting pretty there with 80%.
Yeah.
She, you know.
I think he's going to get quite a good grade in his class.
Oh, yeah. Very, very. And oh my goodness, speaking of extra credit, yeah, like this.
Ooh, that fair, I was
expecting
an up air, and I think maybe he knew that it would kill, but he just didn't want to overcommit to it. But if he'd gone for it, that definitely could have been the stock.
That's right, that's jump taken, I believe. Ooh. But not gonna matter, Sheik's recovery. Oh, but maybe it will!
Jesus.
I heard you talking crap about the sword, but let me show you what it can do.
It can make me mad, that's what it
can do. Yeah, that's right.
Exclusive powers of the sword.
And also if you play Jigglypuff. What's the difference, honestly? Alright. Both players taking their time, thinking about it. We got those nice Razer headphones. They can't, yeah, right? Chris, yeah, I was gonna say Chris.
Yeah.
Alright, going into game number 2. Winners. Good start from both players. Honestly, nice little start. Nice little start. Good job playing off the shields.
Mostly safe stuff, a few attempts at callouts.
So who do you main?
I am a Falcon main with Charizard and Samus Coleman.
Blessed. Blessed.
A very interesting roster, yes.
So as a Charizard main, I assume you have a lot of insight into this matchup.
As against which one?
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh,
my insight to Charizard versus Sheik is that when you start thinking his forward tilts aren't true, you match that up with your button.
Oh, Charizard. I love that, man. It's good. Good character. Sorry about that. Ooh, nice little landing fair there. Put Lucina at guard.
Some of the expected Sheik stuff going on.
Oh, my goodness. Speaking of...
He even DI'd for the cross-up, it looked like, but it was just so high up.
Yep. That's Smashville. Oh, good little shield on ledge there.
I would like to see, instead of shielding right up at the ledge, maybe back off a bit, try to bait some stuff.
I think that's the first Sheik forward smash I've seen in 2017.
I learned recently that if you normally shield the first hit of Sheik's F smash and then immediately drop and re-up your shield, you'll power shield the second hit.
We've seen that here saying, no, this is a real forward smash, though. Getting that stock, bringing it back, nice and even. Bring it in there, though. Yeah, right?
Forward smash battle.
Season getting some extra damage on there, 64%. That up tilt, rather, covering right behind, reading the roll.
Sheik's definitely got some of the best, like, standing coverage.
Both players definitely just trying to go in as much as they can right now. No one really trying to take it too patiently.
Yeah. But at the same time, they're not really overexerting themselves in ways that'll get them hit too much.
No. In fact, like right here, we're seeing just a little bit of patience on that platform.
They're definitely trying to get the hits. They're not ramming their head into a wall to get them.
No way. some good. Oh my gosh, this entire set, we've seen some really good ledge coverage from Pilgrim there.
Yeah.
Ooh, that up air is going to send Sheik up. My boy Alt getting called up for a match. Oh, getting close. No, not. That's him. Yeah. No, he's from Vermont. But yeah. Anyway.
So Pilgrim taking it.
Pilgrim gonna take that 2-0.
Close.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that was just sort of a view into a long-running counter pick war. That's
right. Interesting.
Or, you know, I could be wrong. Those might be their preferred characters.
Alright. Ever be like, you played your round 1 game like 30 minutes ago and you wondered if you just missed the call?
Yeah.
Like, that's a little bit me right now. I'm like, well,
Paranoia is real.
my friends have been called twice. Hey, hello. I didn't go 0-1, you know. Alright. That's a fancy scoreboard assistant. Let me pull the chat up. Chat, who do you want to see on stream?